Hello everybody, Ledger for Life here, bringing you guys some updates on the new core stuff. I'm sure most of you guys have already seen all this, but screw it, let's do this anyways. I maybe want to give my opinions on the new cards. Anyway, so the first new card, and probably the one that everybody's most freaking out about, is Light Lord, Minerva the Lightsworn Saint. Rank 4 Light Fairy type, a Seed monster, 2000 attack, 800 defense, 2 level 4 monsters. Can only use each effect once per turn. Basically, you can detach and see material from her, send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard, and then if there are any Lightsworn cards sent, and I love how it said cards, so like if you're planning to spell trap or, yeah, basically any of the spell or trap cards, you, you get to draw a card for each card sent. That is really, really good. And then if she's destroyed, you can send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard, and if there were any Lightsworn cards sent, you can destroy a number of cards on the field up to that amount. That is really, really, really good. I like this card a lot. I like it how it's basically grown up Minerva. My one complaint about this card is that it's OCG exclusive. Basically, everything we're going to be talking about today is OCG exclusive. I can't tell. I really cannot tell you. But I hope this card is not OCG exclusive. It's Air Force, which is basically a better version of Mirror Force. If your opponent's monster clears an attack, return all face-up attack versus some monsters your opponent controls to the hand. That's it right there. It's Mirror Force on crack. Oh god. And now we have Despot 005. Level 5 Earth Machine type Pendulum monster. He's a skill of 10. I wonder how many are we gonna get. Like, I have a feeling we're gonna have so many Despots. We're probably gonna have all the way up to 9 or something. Anyway, so his pendulum effect is you can't pendulum summon anything except for Despot monsters. This is getting really annoying how we can't have a good generic high skill pendulum dude. This effect cannot be negated. Monster effects. You can only use the third effect once per turn. If this card is normal or special summon, you can target a spell trap card on the field, destroy it. This card gains 500 attack and defense. Oh, sorry, just 500 attack for each face-up Despot monster in your action deck. So, right now, if this is the only one we're getting, and assuming so how we've only been getting one Despot each set, he's going to have a maximum of 1,500 attack points. This card is in your Pendulum Zone and is destroyed. You can target a Despot monster in your graveyard, special summon it. And that is really, really good. My main problem with him is that this is the one Despot Pendulum, and we're going to have to wait until probably the set after Core to get another one. And yeah, that's kind of annoying how they keep doing that. Now Gyarados are getting a new spell card, and this is, looks like 86, so yeah, this is OCG exclusive, and it's pretty good. Gyarados Chains. You can target one, okay, you can only fit one per turn. Target 2 or more Gyarados monsters with different names in your graveyard, special summon them. Immediately after this card resolves, XYZ summon 1. It's basically Advanced Heraldry Art for Gyarados, but it's only for Gyarados. So you bring out your 3 Gyarados, and then you go into the Optimus Prime. I can't remember his name right off the bat. Pretty good card. And it's a quick play. So plus 1 Gyarados. Next up we have this card, which we don't know the name yet. It's just called Quick Play Spell Card. Until the end of the next turn of your next turn, players cannot add cards from their deck to their hand except by drawing. That is crazy. Like, honestly, considering how much searching we have in our format right now, that is just crazy. Crazy good. And it's only temporary, too. Then this card over here, Incidental Income. Temporary name has a forced reading. I don't know what that means. Continuous trap card. When you pendulum summon a monster or monsters, you put from your action deck, put 1 spell counter on this card, max of 3. You can remove 3 spell counters from this card and send it to the graveyard. Draw 2 cards. This card I'm going to try out in some of my pendulum decks because it's just that good. And then yay, more world premieres, and 4 of which these 4 right here are focused on the Time Showdown cards that came out back in the structure deck. Judgment of Lightsworn. This is this card right over here. A normal trap card. When you activate it, you return this card to the top of your deck. If this card is sent from the deck to the graveyard by the effect of a Lightsworn card, add 1 Judgment Dragon from your deck to your hand. That is really, really, really good. I feel like it's a bit obsolete considering one of the other cards in here, but yeah. And actually, here it is right here. Dwarf Star Dragon Planeter. Level 4 Light Dragon Effect Monster, 79 attack, 1200 defense. During the end phase of this turn, discard his normal summon, add 1 Light Dragon type or Dark Dragon type monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, this is screams Chaos Dragons and Red Eyes and searching out Red Indian on it. Drago Deus, the Empowered Warrior. I think that is this one right here. Attack 1500, defense 1500, scale of 2. Oh, wait, no, this one is him. Okay. I'm an idiot. Okay, his pendulum effect is when a monster you control and a monster your opponent controls battle during the start of the damage step, you can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. The monster your opponent controls has its attack halved. That is really, really good, in my opinion. And then his monster effect is when the monster you control is destroyed by the attack of an opponent's monster or by an opponent's card effect. During the end phase, you can add 1 warrior or spellcaster type monster of 2,000 or less attack, except himself, from your deck to your hand. I'm assuming so. Dragonox, the other one. Same attack, defense, pendulum scale of 7. When the opponent's monster occurs and attacking, you destroy this card in the battle phase. Okay. Monster effect. Once per turn, you can discard a card and target 1 warrior type or spellcaster type monster of 2,000 or less attack in your graveyard. Special summon that monster in defense position. Pretty good as well. Aether, the Wicked Empowering Dragon, which took Aether, which I thought was a pretty cool looking dragon, and made him even cooler. Level 6 Dark Dragon Pendulum Monster. I never understood why he was not a pendulum in the first place. Attack 2300, defense 1600, skill 4. That's the worst skill a pendulum can be, but okay. Pendulum effect. Once per turn, you can banish an empowered warrior monster from your graveyard and target 1 card on the field, destroy it. Monster effect. When this card is no more special summoned, you can target a monster on the field, banish it. Oh my god, it's so good. Yeah, more Enter Mages, and Enter Mages are actually going to be a playable deck because 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. There you go. 3 of each, 15. Play some other cards in there. Boom, you got a Enter Mage deck. Mythic Sunfinger, Rise Belt the Summoner, Super Heavy Samurai Torch. I'm going to see what that guy does. He was kind of bad in the anime. Wait, no, Super. What did Torch do again? I think he redirected attacks. Tam Tam, I can't remember what she did. Singing is the one in the anime where if you controlled a Raid Raptor monster, you can just special summon it. These are going to be coming. These are in the next thingy. And again, these are in the next thingy. I love this card art right here, okay? Like, literally, I want to go and hunt down all the Rise Bell and Sam Bell and all that stuff. Because I am really curious about the lore now and I want them. Anyway, so Rise Belt the Summoner. Once per turn. Oh, wait, sorry. Level 3, Wind Psychic, Pendulum Normal, Attack 800, Defense 800, Skill of 2. Once per turn, you can target a monster in the field, increase that monster's level by 1. Flavor text is Rise Belt loves and cares for his little sister Sam Bell. Every day in the afternoon, he spends his time with his little sister, reading their magical tomes, opening their hearts to one another, allowing them to get along with one another. Wish I could get along with my sister that well. Magical Abductors, level 4 Earth Spellcaster, Pendulum Effect Monster, 1700 attack, 1400 defense, scale of 3. If you or your opponents activates a spell card, place 1 spell counter on this card. Oh wait, this is Pendulum Effect, by the way. Remove 3 spell counters from this card. Add 1 Pendulum monster from your deck to the graveyard. From your deck to your hand. Sorry. This is really good just for that right there. It basically allows you to search out for pendulums that are 1500 or higher. Sorry, 1600 or higher because you know, Odd Eyes can't search that out. Kinda sucks, but and hey, everybody plays spell cards. A monster effect. If you or your opponent activates a spell card, place 1 spell counter on this card. This card gains a 100 attack for each spell counter on it. Once per turn, you can remove 3 spell counters from this card. Add 1 level 1 spellcaster monster from your deck to your hand. I wonder if this thing is supposed to be in something like special. I'm really curious. You know, she kind of looks like a black-haired version of Maiden with Blue Eyes. Just something to point out. Alright, here's a better picture of Aromages Force. And yay, it's number 76. So yeah, it's going to be coming out in over here. This thing looks cool. Oh yeah, this is the Dwarf Dragon. Dwarf Dragon. Ugh, you know what I'm talking about. This one's new. I haven't read this one yet. Chicken Race. This is funny. Okay, I love that card art, by the way. Okay, if your opponent has this life points Damage to all players becomes 0. Okay. Once per turn, you can pay 1,000 life points to activate one of the following effects. Neither player can activate effects in response to this activation. Draw one card, destroy this card, or your opponent gains 1,000 life points. This card is so funny. Oh my god. Okay, I am really curious if this will be used in anything. If nothing else, people wanted this for the card art. I can't help but get a feeling that there's supposed to be a story behind these two, because I swear I've seen these two in like card art before. I think they were in pole position as well. Oh, this thing's just a level 4, 2,000 attack worm. A mysterious life form that suddenly appeared from another dimension in midair. It has both incredible strength and the ability to surprise attack. Its attacks paralyze the nerves of the target, causing severe hallucinations. And this thing is supposed to be like an archetype or a story or anything? Shell Dragon. Okay, new Aroma cards, and I love this card art. And you don't really get to see it on their card art, or maybe just because the quality was bad, but they actually are pretty cool looking. Well, cool, cute, whatever you want to call them. I like the designs, that's what I'm trying to say. Moist Wind. Continuous trap card. The 1 and 2 effects of Moist Wind can only be activated. Can only be used per turn each. Wait. Can only be used per. Okay, I don't know why, but that's weird to me. Pay 1,000 life points. Add one aroma monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, so you can use each effect once per turn. If your life points are less than your opponent, you can gain 500 life points. Pretty good. Dry Wind. The 1 and 2 effects can only be used once per turn. Can only be used per turn. I feel like there's supposed to be a once right in between that. Each. If you gain life points, target one monster on the field. Your opponent controls, destroy that target. If you control an aroma monster and your life points are 3,000 or more higher than your opponent, you can pay the difference in life points to destroy monsters your opponent controls whose combined attack is equal to or less than the amount paid. Pretty good. I don't know how many I would play, but pretty good. Aroma Jar. After being foot face up, discard in a monster zone cannot be started to battle. After being foot face up, discard in a monster zone during the end phase, during an end phase, so it's during the player's end phase, okay. Gain 500 life points. Wow. And it's level 1. If only it wasn't after it foot face up, I would totally use like 1 for 1 or something. It's pretty good nonetheless. Okay, counterattacking C. So apparently you're losing the fight with the cockroach. It's level 4, 1400 attack, 1400 defense. During either player's turn, when your opponent activates a spell effect that includes an effect that spell summons a monster, so like rituals, poly, stuff like that, you activate this effect. Spell summon this card from your hand. If this card is spell summoned by that effect, any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead while this card is in a monster zone. If this card is sent from the field to graveyard, you can activate this effect. Add 1 Earth instant type monster for 1,500 or less attack from your hand. From your deck to your hand, except himself. Okay, so basically, your opponent activates, I don't know, Poly. Special summon this card. Okay? Their stuff goes to her, but their cards are sent to banish them instead. And then if this thing dies, it gets searched out like Maxi or Flying C or I'm trying to think what else. Oh my god. This is funny. I don't know how relevant it'll be, but hey, the fact that Maxi is not searchable is hilarious. And then I don't know if this guy is having like major diarrhea or if somebody just like, I don't know. Yeah, I think he's having major diarrhea. Your opponent can declare 1 to 3, numbers 1 through 3, and then draw that many cards. Then you gain 2,000 life points for each card drawn. I feel like this would be actually pretty good in Aroma. I mean, it's just a normal trap card. Okay. Now this card I remember usually used it in the anime. It's a pretty good card for I almost said Fortune Ladies. Melodious. Quick play spell card. Target one monster you control during this turn. That monster's original attack becomes 100 and it cannot be started battle or card effects. Now the reason why this is good in Melodious is because you target a Bloom Diva and then you get like the maximum amount of attack difference. And yeah, it just gets hilarious. And hey, more cards with Rise Bell and Sam Bell, and I really want to know the story behind all this. You know, at first I thought this was like a corrupted Sam Bell, but now I'm not too sure. Kind of because he's right here, and at the same time, I don't know what's going on in this picture. Anyway, so let's go to Yuryu Manashashi. Quick Play spell card. Destroy all cards in each player's Pendulum zones and apply the following effects based on the number of cards destroyed. 1 or more, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. 2 or more, add a Pendulum monster from your deck to your hand. 3 or more, banish a card on the field. 4 or more, add one of another copy of it from your deck to your hand. Wow. I really do want to start collecting these cards now, though. Alright, Perfume Battle Drumming Kong. Attack 1600, level 5, defense 900, scale 2. Pendulum effect once per turn during an attack. Decoration when a monster you control and a monster opponent controls. Battle, you can target that monster you control against 600 attack into a hand phase. Huh, pretty good. And like you use it with Odd Eyes becomes 2100. Sorry, not 21. 31. Monster effect. If neither player controls a monster, you can normal summon this card without tribute, but its level becomes 4. And once per turn during attack decoration, you can target one monster you control, gain 600 attack into an aim phase. Okay. Enter Mage Hat Tricker. So this dude right here. He's level 4, Earth Spellcaster, attack 1100, defense 1100. If there are 2 or more monsters on the field, you can spell summon them from your hand. When an effect is activated that would inflict damage to you, place 1 Enter Mage counter on this card, max 3. Then that damage becomes 0. When there are 3 Enter Mage counters on this card's attack and defense become 3,300. Okay then! That is pretty powerful, and I wonder what does this dude do? I really want to know. Dragonox, the Empowered Warrior. I think I already went over this guy. And Brilliant Spark. Oh, it's a Gemini card. Okay. Brilliant Spark can only be activated once per turn. If a Gemini monster you control is destroyed by your opponent, by battle or by card effect, target that destroyed monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack. If this card is in the graveyard, you can send 1 Gemini monster from your hand to the graveyard, add it to your hand. Wow. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I'm going to refresh this page to see if there's any new updates. I don't know if there are yet. Machina, Arc Machina, the Wicked. I just kind of want to call it Deus Ex Machina. Level 4, Dark Fiend type effect monster. Attack 100, defense 2100. When this card inflicts damage to your opponent, you can spell summon 1 normal monster from your hand or graveyard. And it's another OCG exclusive. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be used in the Empowered deck. See what I mean? This guy is so much cooler. I mean, he's already cool to begin with, but now Empowered Dragon just got 100% cooler. So yeah, basically set this thing, wait for your opponent to attack into it, and you summon Dark Magician or Blue Eyes from your deck. It is from hand or deck. Oh, hand or graveyard. Okay, so you're supposed to summon Blue Eyes from your hand. Alright, where's my super suit? Field spell. This is a placeholder though. I don't care. I'm going to call it Where's My Super Suit because that's so much funnier and I want it to be called that just because Konami does do puns. Field spell. Dragon type warrior and spellcaster type monsters you control gain 300 attack. Okay, pretty good. Once per turn you can discard a card. Spell summon 1 empowered warrior monster from your deck. Once per turn, you can banish a total of 4 warrior and or spellcaster type monsters from your graveyard. Add 1 Aether monster from your deck to your hand. So basically, you banish 4 of them, and then you add him or the other dude. It's not bad. I don't think I'll ever do that second part. This is a trap card for Lightsworns that let you add a Judgment Dragon to your hand, and that looks like it's about it. I will update later whenever there's more stuff announced. So guys, thank you all for watching. I do want to know what's your opinion on these cards. Would you play any of them? Do you want to play these decks? I know I do. And another thing, do you like these kind of thoughts and opinion things over all these cards all in one video? Or would you prefer them to be like in separate videos or like me focus on one card and one card only? That's what I want to know. So guys, thank you all for watching. Have a great day, and I will be sure to update you all whenever there's a new update. So guys, see you later.